Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing the I Heart drugstore makeup tag, and I wasn't tagged by anyone, but I really just felt like doing this, so I'm just going to get started. So the first question is, what is your favorite drugstore makeup brand overall? And I would definitely have to say Maybelline, because I feel like they have really great quality products for a really decent price. I've never really seen anything by Maybelline that has been overpriced or anything, so yeah. The second question is favorite face, cheek, and lip product. My favorite face product from the drugstore would have to be my foundation, which I'm wearing today. As you can see, it gives such a flawless finish to the skin. It's the Revlon Color Stay Whipped Foundation. This cost me about $11, and it comes in this big jar and just looks like this. I don't know if you can really tell because the lighting is so bad in here. I apologize. I'm not that great with technology and lighting, all that, but I hope to get better. But anyway, this is very full coverage, very creamy and easy to blend. I feel like it's great for every season, because even though I feel like it kind of is a little bit of a heavier foundation, that feeling kind of wears off throughout the day, and I feel like it's just so creamy and moisturizing. Yeah, it's not too dewy, not too matte or anything, so I feel like it's just perfect for all year round. So I really love that. For cheek product, I'm not too big into like highlighters and bronzers and blushes and stuff, but I'm trying to experiment more and get more skilled with those things so I can have a like really pretty face look. I don't know how to explain that, but so far I really like this bronzer, and it's the Maybelline Fit Me bronzer. I haven't tried very many stuff because, like I said, I'm trying to get more skilled with it, but out of the ones I've tried, I have to say I really like this. These cost about $5, I think. They are really pigmented. The lighting is so bad, otherwise I'd do a swatch, but this little brush will pick up a lot and get a ton on your cheek, so it's really nice, and it has some shimmer to it, so if you wanted a more dramatic contour look, this would be perfect. I have mine in deep bronze, but they have light and medium bronze. I normally wouldn't have gotten deep bronze. I would have gotten medium bronze, but they only had light and dark, and I wanted it to be noticeable, so I just got the dark one, but I wouldn't recommend getting the dark one because it is super pigmented. But yeah, and I really like the packaging. I love the packaging. It is so it's so simple, but it's like so compact and perfect, I think. So yeah. And then, oh dang it. Then for lip products, I really like a nice nude lip look, and I haven't found a perfect nude lipstick or liner or anything at the drugstore yet, and I did, but the problem with it wasn't long lasting whatsoever. So I'd have to say these Hard Candy Plumping Serum Volumizing Lip Glosses. These cost about $6 at the drugstore, and I really like them because they're not too sticky. They give that really nice sexy glossy look, and I think any color would look good. And I think that, well, not any color, but like any of them would look good on any lipstick you put on because they're not too pigmented, which I personally love. And mine is just in the shade Girl Next Door. I probably mentioned this in my last two videos. And it's just supposed to be like a light baby pink, but it's more on the sheer side, which I love. So yeah. Next question is least favorite product. And okay, so I'm just gonna have to go with this. I was very disappointed in this product. I really did have high hopes for it, sorry, because at the time I was really loving the brand NYC, and I still do. They do have some really nice things, but I really don't like this at all, and it's the NYC Sparkle Eye Dust. It's in the shade Pink Topaz, which honestly, oh my gosh, guys, the most gorgeous shade I've ever seen. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, maybe you can. It's right there. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's like a neutrally metallic-y pinky. It's like a darker, not really dark, okay, like a more neutrally like metallic-y pink color. It's so beautiful, and I really, really wanted to try it. These cost about like $2, I think, at the drugstore. And really just, they just have so much flake and fallout because it is a sparkle eye dust. It is so messy, and if you try to put an eyeliner on over it, or even with a good primer, it just flecks right off your face and comes really dirty, and it's just, I don't like it, so I wouldn't recommend it. Next question is, what is the best makeup bargain? And honestly, I'm gonna have to go with the Maybelline quads. I have quite a few of these, or trios rather. I have quite a few of these. This one is in the shade Mocha Motion. It did break because I had it in my backpack, so I apologize. But it just looks like this. It has a white base, a nude color, a grayish taupe, and a grayish black color. And then this other one, which I love, is in Designer Chocolates. Has a white base, a tan, a raspberry-ish color, and a dark brown. So I think these are the best because they're only $5. They last you forever and they are super pigmented. You can get a subtle look, a really bold, dramatic look. You can get any kind of look with these. They are only $5, like I said, and they have all kinds of different options. They have every color you can imagine, even a bright, what's that word? Like a really bright, like cyber blue. Like it's really, I don't know the word. I forgot the word for it, but it's like a really bright, bold, in your face blue color. Like they have every color imaginable. So I honestly have to say those are the best bargain because for $5, like it's really amazing. So yeah. The next question is, what is your favorite underdog product? Which means something that doesn't really get much hype. And honestly, sorry guys, let me I'm gonna have to go with this concealer, which I know is odd. I don't really know. This should fit because it didn't say a specific type, but I'm gonna have to go with this concealer. I've only heard about this maybe once or twice, and I haven't. One of the reviews was actually they said they liked it, but not that much. And the other one wasn't a review. They just said they bought it. So, I mean, I haven't seen, like, any videos on it. But it's the Hard Candy Glamouflage Concealer. It is my go-to Holy Grail concealer. This stuff costs about $6. It is super cute. It lasts you forever. And it is heavy-duty. It's a heavy-duty concealer. It covers up anything I need to be covered. So, I mean, I really love this. I feel like it's a really nice staple, especially for girls that have just began with makeup, because this can help you. I mean, instead of a foundation, you could just buy this. It'll be less cake up, like cake face on your face. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I'm not making any sense. I just got back from school like an hour ago, so sorry. But it's gonna look less cakey on your face, is what I meant to say, and it just covers anything. It gives a really nice look under the eyes. It's just really perfect. So I love that. Next question is a drugstore product that is overpriced. Okay, I have a perfect one for this, and that is this Neutrogena Healthy Skin Compact Makeup. I am in love with it, totally obsessed. I would totally repurchase it, but for this much product, you get a little bit more than that, obviously, because I hit pan on mine. This cost me $15 for a very little amount of product, and it's not even a full coverage. It's a light to medium coverage foundation. So, I mean, honestly, like, I would repurchase it because I do love it so much. It doesn't cake up and it gives a really nice healthy look to your skin, and I love it. But I mean, and it is lightweight and it feels nice on the skin, but I think for drugstore I shouldn't be paying $15 for anything like this at the drugstore. Maybe if it was like a huge like container of foundation, then yeah, I would pay $15, but for this tiny thing, no. So yeah. And the next question is, show your drugstore dupes. Okay. I don't have the Naked palette on me right now, but I think a great dupe for the Naked One palette is the Maybelline The Nudes palette. I think that is such a great dupe, and I have another dupe for you guys. It has really similar colors. It has the same amount of colors, and I will remind you, the Naked palette, the Naked One palette that I have costs about $60, and this costs about $10. So it comes with the same amount of colors, and it comes with a great, like, the same variety of colors, like neutral shades that are perfect for everyday looks, and mostly shimmer shades, just like the Naked palette. So I mean, $10 as opposed to $60, you're saving about $50 on your part, and yeah, that is amazing. Another dupe I have is a foundation, one that I already mentioned is my favorite face product, the Revlon Color Stay Whipped. I think is a great dupe for the Tarte Amazonian Clay. The Tarte Amazonian Clay, I will admit, it feels a little bit lighter in your skin. This does feel a little bit heavier, but the consistency and the coverage and the lasting power and the feeling and everything is the same as the Tarte Amazonian Clay. And I feel like you get just about as much or maybe a little bit more in this a product, and this is $11, and this I think was $48. So I mean, it's great. I love it. The next question, I think it's the last question too. Yes, it's the last question. Drugstore product that isn't worth the hype. I have two technically because they're in the same range. I honestly, even though my favorite foundation is the Revlon one, I'm not a huge fan of Revlon at all. I don't know why. I'm not very pleased with their products. They don't suit me or my taste personally. I'm not bagging on Revlon because they do have some good products, but a lot of the products I've noticed they don't fly with me. I mean, I know a bunch of people love them, but I just don't really like their products that well. And two of them are right here. I think the Maybelline quads, and one's a cream shadow quad and one's just a regular quad. I don't really, to me, they're not worth the hype because, first of all, I feel like this is not that pigmented really at all. I mean, like, here, I'll kind of do a swatch. It rubs away. Like, I know the lighting's bad, but you can't even really see it in the first place. I can see it, but not that well. And the lasting power, to me, is not great. I even put this on top of my Urban Decay and my Hard Candy, which are pretty similar, and it stayed on a little bit longer than normally would with, like, the e.l.f. or the icing one that I used or whatever, but it still wasn't that good. I feel like it just can crease really bad. That's just my opinion. It could just be my skin at the same time, but I just don't like it. And the cream shadow quads, I'm not a huge fan of cream shadow in the first place, but I heard a lot about hype about this one. Oh, and this quad was in the shade Sunswept. It's the Revlon Color Stay Quad in Sunswept, and this is the Revlon Cream Shadow Quad in Not Just Nudes. The colors are gorgeous, but I feel like when I swatch them, they're pretty similar. I don't know if that's just me. And, like, again, once again, I feel like these just crease really bad, and when I try to put eyeliner on with them, it comes off. So I'm just not a huge fan of that. So I know a lot of people like Revlon. I'm not bagging on Revlon because they do have great products. Like, I love their foundations and stuff, but they just don't work for me. But yeah, that was the I Heart Drugstore makeup tag. I would really love to get more subscribers on here. So if you could subscribe and like my videos and get the word out about me, that would be lovely. I would love it so much. So thank you guys, and bye.